Siargao Island, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today I'm going to be taking you guys on a culinary adventure through this island to taste the best food, the best restaurants that are open in Siargao. Without any ado, I want to show you guys the best food that's currently in Siargao Island. Let's roll the intro.
Yeah, that's me. My name's Tal. I've been traveling the world since 2014. But as you might have noticed recently, the world isn't exactly operating normally. So, I decided to move to an island in the middle of the Pacific. Welcome to Siargao.
So this is Curvada. It is the #1 restaurant on our list for the best restaurants in Siargao, in General Luna. It has some of the best food on the island, and the fact that it was brought to life here during the pandemic makes it even more special. So we're gonna head inside right now. We're gonna show you guys what this restaurant is all about.
Hi guys, my name is Mel.
My name is Claire. We had this place already for 1.5 years, I think. And it was a restaurant before. It was not really going well. And when the COVID started, make a place where people can eat very cheap and dishes from home as well.
Since I've started coming here, the dishes in Curvada have evolved. You know, like when I first came here, there was a limited menu of like some curries and rice bowls and stuff like that. How do you guys come up with new dishes every day?
Me and Fleur loves cooking. I think it's just how we cook together. I think as we apply it here, we cook it here. Yeah, we discover and we just try to make it, and people, I think they love it.
Since the lockdown, so many people are stuck here, and it became one big family.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest achievement for us. I think since we started, we meet a lot of friendship.
We have a place where we can hang out the whole day together, where we cook together, where we laugh together, where we are grumpy together.
They're literally in the middle of prepping for the day right now, and we're catching them for an interview.
Waking up, I think it's healthy to wake up in the morning every time and go to the market every day. I think it's fun. For me it's fun, and me and Fleur, we are together. That's the most
we have a
good.
vision.
Yeah, we have like a teamwork, and the others, Balong and Marco.
So one of my favorite parts about dining here is the fact that it's sort of a familial but also friendship environment. Everyone sits here at a table, we're all usually talking, laughing, cracking jokes. Because we're friends with the owners, it makes it even more fun. You can come in here and really feel like you're coming to a family dinner, family lunch, or family breakfast. And having meals like this, the spontaneous mac and cheese that pops up a few times a week, it's just amazing. I absolutely love it.
So that right there is the magic behind Curvada, the restaurant on the curve of the road. Simple concept, great execution. Let's jump off to our next restaurant. Welcome to Nirvana, guys. I'm so excited to introduce guests to this restaurant. They serve two specific things that I absolutely love, and I genuinely think it might be the best dish on this entire island. We're gonna pop in right now. This is a hostel and a restaurant, and I'm joined by my two friends. This is Laura. Hi, Laura.
Hello.
This is Laura.
Hello.
And this is Marin.
Hey guys.
And they're two very, very good friends of mine that have come onto this island, and we've just been hanging out for the last few months, and we're gonna go dine together right now.
Let's go.
Hi guys, welcome to Nirvana, and it's located here in the beautiful island of Siargao, the best island in Asia. So here in Nirvana, it's a hostel and a restaurant, but during the pandemic, we closed the hostel for a little bit. For a restaurant, we are serving a Kapampangan food. So it's a Filipino food. The way of cooking it, it's from one of the provinces here in the Philippines. It's in Pampanga, which is the culinary capital of the Philippines. Watch Tal and his friends taste the goodness of Nirvana restaurant.
So what we got here? We got vegan kare-kare. Kare-kare is hands down my favorite dish in all of the Philippines. It's my favorite Filipino food, and they do it incredibly here. It's a sweet, sort of peanut saucy dish with
tons of vegetables inside. It's usually served with oxtail, but I actually prefer the vegan version here because it's a lot lighter, more refreshing. We have tofu sisig. Sisig is another classic Filipino dish that's served on a hot plate like this. It's usually called a sizzling sisig, so it comes out sizzling, as it did this time. And this is like a soy, sweet, oniony, garlicky tofu, and it's just absolutely amazing. So we're gonna dig into this. Here's some of the kare kare. Place that on top. And the delicious sisig. We're gonna mix this all together, and down it goes. So good. I've had this so many times. Every time I have it, it gets better.
Wait.
I have a lot of peanut on my face, right? That's fine. It just shows how delicious it actually is. My God, it's so good. It's addicting.
Wow. Wow. It's just like so creamy. It's really difficult to find like vegetarian food on the island. But this tofu,
the right description of
it's not too like crispy. It's got a bit of softness to it.
It's the perfect description of what you expect of like a vegetarian
So good.
dinner on the island. So like, it's not too salty, it's not too oily or whatever.
I couldn't agree more. I think when it comes to vegetarian food, it can sometimes be a little boring, sometimes a little bland, but having a local Filipino sort of dish, it's amazing. Honestly, the flavors are so good. The ingredients are high quality, and I can't recommend this enough. Guys, as well, Abby, the owner of this place, has a YouTube channel. She's a YouTuber. Make sure you subscribe to her channel.
I want to invite you as well to subscribe on my channel as well. It's Abby Bio on YouTube. So see you there. Watch for my videos.
Next up on our list is Kaimana. This is the fusion restaurant you've always dreamt of. It's absolutely incredible. This restaurant literally has it all. And with some of the best drinks on the island, dining at Kaimana is seriously an incredible experience. We're gonna head in right now and have a nice little lunch here and show you guys some of the greatest things they have on the menu. All right, and my partner in crime for this video is my friend Laurin. Laurin and I have basically tasted everything on Kaimana's menu in preparation for this video, and we can agree it is one of the best restaurants on the island when it comes to the completion of the menu, right?
Yes, I've tasted everything and I would say it's perfect.
Definitely one of the most aesthetically pleasing restaurants on this island. Look at all this greenery, the environment just makes it for this very open air, awesome place, whether it's nighttime to hang out and come here with friends or to eat here during the day.
It's called Sun-Kissed Tequila, I think.
Sun-Kissed Wine.
Sun-Kissed Wine. But all that matters is the alcohol.
This is one of my favorite drinks to drink here.
Every Wednesdays, it's 100 for the ladies.
The nice thing about the drinks in Kaimana is they don't necessarily taste very strong, but they are very strong, which is really fun because you get a nice value for what you're drinking and they taste delicious. So the first thing to come up on the menu is something I'm really excited about. It is the Kaimana falafels. Eilam and I are both Israeli, so for us falafel means something. It's one of our national dishes in Israel. But these falafel are really special. And tell me why you love that falafel, Eilam.
So for me, since I haven't been home for a year now, sometimes you kind of miss the flavor of home, and falafel is exactly that for me. Every Friday they have here a promo. It's 50 peso per falafel. It comes here with a little sliced Israeli salad, and each one is for 50 peso. For me, as a traveler on a budget, in a place like that, that's a dream come true.
Again, hankering down on more of the Middle Eastern fusion here, we got Moroccan cigars. You get some yogurt sauce on the side, and inside this thing is filled with some tender, delicious, well-spiced beef. I absolutely love these Moroccan cigars. They really take me back home. It's literally something my mom would make, and I love it.
So this is their kilo tacos, and Kaimana does specials. I think every week it's different. So now they have kilo tacos, and then they did pork katsu. Signature taste of Kaimana is always their unique blend of spices.
One more thing I especially love about this place is the veggie pasta. In a place like the island, it's not easy to find the veggie options. Moreover, the healthy vegetarian option. And this with the broccoli and the eggplant, everything is so tasty, so fresh, so healthy, and I just love it.
So this is Kaimana's moussaka. This is actually what I tasted the first time I came to Kaimana ever, and this is what turned me on to the restaurant the first time. It has this amazing beef coating with a bechamel sauce, burnt to like a delicious crisp. It's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit savory. The potato on the bottom is insanely crunchy and delicious. Kaimana's moussaka is something like, it's just an absolute joy to eat. This thing is incredible. If you're looking for like a fusion of flavors, if you've ever gotten bored on Siargao with some of the food, this is like the #1 thing you should rush to try. Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, Kaimana.
We're all borderline food coma right now. What an amazing meal. Honestly,
You can see we have devoured all the plates. The moussaka has been destroyed.
but the cookies here are incredible. I highly, highly recommend getting the cookies. I'm just gonna put that as a little shout out.
Laurin, Eilam, thank you for helping me.
Let's bounce off to our next restaurant. Welcome guys to the Outer National Cafe. This is a place I discovered a little while ago that serves some of the best breakfast food on this island. It's absolutely amazing. Let's jump on in and show you guys what they got. Outer National Cafe. This place has a killer breakfast, and the three of us, me, Thomas, and Eilam, have ordered some of the top breakfast items that you can get here at this restaurant. The number one thing on the menu, and the reason I was recommended this restaurant in this first place, was their pancakes, or what they call their souffled pancakes. I'm from the United States of America. We have some great pancakes, and I think I've tried some of the best pancakes in the world, but I doubted it when I came here. I didn't think these pancakes were gonna impress me, and I can hands down say these are the best pancakes I've had in my entire life. They are soft, mushy, like marshmallow dreams. But let me show you guys what it looks like on the inside. So here's a pancake. It comes with 3 and a side of fruit. Check that out. Look how beautiful that looks. Deliciously fluffy, eggy pancakes. They are absolutely amazing, and it's powdered with this powdered sugar on the top. It's just amazing. All right, I'm gonna keep on digging into these pancakes. Let's bounce off to Thomas and Eilam.
Guys, I got this amazing French toast. It is like a little piece of Western food here in Philippines, but also with the tropical fruits, so I feel like it's a great combination. And the size of the portion is also reasonable, so I never get outside hungry. Look at this.
That French toast, baby.
Oh, yeah, with the jam, so good.
So they got what, blueberry jam and butter.
Really good.
So my favorite meal here is the trump. I always order it here. It's basically scrambled eggs, bacon, and they always add pineapples and watermelon. So it's big, it's soft, crunchy and buttery. It's really tasty.
I'm gonna jump in and actually steal a portion of his eggs, because what they do with the scrambled eggs here is they butter them up like crazy, and it's some of the best scrambled eggs. You could tell the inspiration directly from like fatty American food. I really like it. Boom, those are 3 plates cleared. Another perfect breakfast at Outer National. Thanks guys, see you. And we're gonna jump off to our next restaurant here in Siargao. All right, we are now jumping off to the restaurant called Lamari. This is known as one of the best, finest dining experiences in Siargao. We're gonna head on in and try some of the best, finest cuisine in Siargao here in Lamari. And I'm also joined by my partner in crime, Saar. You guys have been loving Saar in the video, so I invited Saar to come eat with me here. Are you excited for the food here?
Super excited for the food, especially that they have hummus. One of the best hummus in the island.
All right, let's do it. So, Lamari, besides being a super aesthetically pleasing restaurant to sit down in, and they have a pool that you can swim in and accommodation, besides all that, the food is amazing. So here I got the Angus burger plate. This is a delicious, really thick patty burger. And here's the deal. I've been in Siargao for a while. I've tried trying all of the best burgers. I'm very passionate about hamburgers. And I think Lamari has the best one on the island. It's rich, it's juicy, absolutely amazing. I'm taking a bite right now. The bun is amazing, the meat is delicious, and the vegetables you use are super fresh. I can't recommend this burger enough.
Okay, so the moussaka is pretty amazing. It's actually another first time I'm eating it at Lamari. And it's pretty rare to find here a moussaka, which is vegetarian and doesn't have meat inside. The cheese, vegetables, just adds up and it's pretty awesome. So here's for another bite. So yeah, Lamari is one of my favorite spots here in the island, actually for a long time now. And the food here is amazing. I love especially the fact that they have a lot of vegetarian options.
I couldn't agree more. I think the dishes here are really, really well done. And you can tell there's been a lot of effort put into the menu itself, even the limited menu that's open in the lockdown right now. Some dishes that I've tried before coming this time around. I've had the macaroni and cheese, which I think is hands down the best macaroni and cheese on this island. And they have a Wagyu beef hot dog, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Lamari is one of those places you don't want to miss when you're here. If you get a chance to visit it and try it out, you should. Thank you, Sal, for joining me. And let's head off to our next restaurant.
Guys, welcome to another awesome restaurant here. This is the Bravo Beach Resort. As you can tell, we're on the beach, and this is one of the most luxurious but also beautiful resorts here in Siargao. This is a Spanish-style restaurant, so they have a lot of dishes from Spain, but one of the things that I love from here the most is their chicken teriyaki bowl. It's a Japanese-inspired chicken doused in teriyaki with some vegetables. You got some green beans, mushrooms, this beautiful chicken, and some white rice, and I can't stress enough how delicious this is. The chicken is super tender. Really highlighting this dish is one of the best things because there's not a lot on this island when it comes to Japanese food, and this is one of the best Japanese dishes I've had in the Philippines in general. I think the teriyaki bowl is done amazingly.
This is the bocata de tortilla de patata. If you buy a tortilla in Spain, it's a tapa, which means it's a really small dish. And here in Philippines, they completely mistook the concept of tapa because this is huge, this is massive, and that's why it's my favorite food here. People like me eat a lot, so if you want to eat a lot for a good price, this is the tapa. I mean, look at the place. There is a free pool here and the best Wi-Fi on the island, so it's not only about the food, it's about the place as well.
Alright, we're doing another restaurant right now. I'm joined with my friend Amit, has actually joined us for the first restaurant in this video, and we got Laurin and Marin back in another one. We have come to a pizza place called Artrove, and there's a lot of pizza options right now in General Luna here in Siargao, but I think this is probably the best one from the sense of speed, price, and everything. They have this really awesome 2+1 deal where you buy 2 pizzas and then you get one for free. And they're all like personal sized. You can share them, but they're really, really good pizzas. They make them in a brick oven, pizza oven right behind us, and it's really delicious. So we're gonna order a bunch of pizzas and eat them as a group of friends. Who's excited? Me. So we've got 3 different pizzas here as their deal. We got the classic margarita pizza, we got the quattro formaggi, which is like the 4-cheese pizza, and then a Mediterranean one. You guys ready to dig in?
Oh my god, so excited.
Let's dig. I'm going for the margarita first because it is my favorite that they do here. Here we go. I'm gonna do it the classic New York way. I'm sorry for any Italians watching, I apologize. The thing that I love about this place, they make it fresh on the spot, as you saw in the kitchen. All the ingredients are made fresh. Cheese is really good, the sauce is really delicious. And the pizza is like a thin crust, and they try to keep it sort of personal size, which I really, really like. It's not overwhelming, not super oily. Which one are you trying, Amit?
The quattro formaggio.
What do you think, my baby boy?
Really, really, really good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's better than I thought.
It's good, huh? Wow. Oh yeah, you get the blue cheese funk like pretty much immediately. Really good, wow. A little smoky, something's a little smoky in there.
I thought the blue cheese will be a little bit dominant, but actually it's pretty nice.
Really, really good.
Nice edge.
My girls are going in for the Mediterranean. We even got some wine glasses. We're getting fancy tonight.
The American way?
This is my favorite one, definitely.
Yeah.
So many flavors.
Artichoke on there, which I don't usually like, but...
Capers, which is like quite lemony, salty, married perfect to the pizza.
You guys recommended this one, so why do you usually take this one? What is it that sells it to you?
I love like thin crust pizza. To me, they are definitely the best. There's like all the flavors that are on the top. The tomato base is just amazing. What is going on the top of it, the artichoke, the olives and the capers, just married perfectly with some cheese. It's just like a mix of aroma in your mouth.
Yeah, I don't know, I like it because it's quite salty. And I never used to like capers before until now. So,
cheers. So next up on our list is our favorite coffee shop, Spotted Pig. They offer a variety of different things here, but obviously what we come for is the drinks. And on a rainy day like this, where it's pouring down and there's nothing to do, no surfing, no skating, no exercising, it's nice to sit in an air-conditioned coffee shop on a tropical island that's dog-friendly and just hang out and relax. So let's head on into the Spotted Pig. Partners in crime for this coffee mission. Obviously, I've introduced them here in the Spotted Pig before.
Yes.
And we mentioned it's dog friendly. We got our boy Loloy who loves to hang out here. All right, so this is my go-to drink here at the Spotted Pig. It is a matcha latte mixed with almond milk. Probably the best matcha latte I've ever had anywhere else. I discovered this thing back in January when I first came to Siargao before the pandemic, before everything went down, and it's still my go-to drink on the island. But because I'm not a big coffee drinker, I'm gonna switch it over to my friends who do drink coffee because this is their go-to coffee shop on the island as well, while I enjoy this delicious matcha latte.
So my go-to is a nice cappuccino. Actually, on the first lockdown, I lived in Arca, just in front of Spotted Pig, and I used to come every day. So now when I come in, I don't even need to ask, they just make it for me.
So this is the iced mocha latte. Is my favorite drink on the island. It's so sugary-ish, it's so full of coffee. It's a perfect combination of sugar, chocolate and coffee just to start your afternoon. So actually the good thing about Spotted Pig is that the coffee is quite affordable. The only problem is that I've been coming here every day since the lockdown, so I think I spent more money here than in accommodation. Anyway, it's like my second home.
So for us, this is a chill environment that's also right next to the place I live. Literally, my house is just just across the street. Yeah, it's just a place we can come to every day. We usually do Curvada first, the place that we showed you guys for lunch, and then we'll come here directly after and have our drinks. And like Eilam said, they already know what we order. All the employees here, whenever we walk in the door, they're just like, you want what we usually have? And you usually get it immediately. The service is fast, the area is super clean. It's nice to come here to work. They usually have some fast internet as well. If you're coming to do some work, this is a great place to hang out. And like I said, dog friendly, so you can bring your pooch around as well. Overall, just a fantastic environment, the Spotted Pig. Taking the #1 spot in our honorable mention section is the chicken schnitzel from the Dawis restaurant. This chicken is perfectly breaded and served with a side of fries that taste like my mom made them. This dish throws me right back to home and makes me feel super comfortable. Next up, we'll talk about the eclairs from the French bakery. Besides having amazing other baked goods like croissants, the eclairs here are hands down one of the best sweets you can get on the island. Filled with like a chocolate mousse cream filling, me and my friend Amit have been able to down 4 of these in a sitting easily. And last but not least, the fancy restaurant called Isla Cusina. High quality food, no matter if you're having breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but what we come for here is the desserts. They have an incredible leche flan and an absolutely mind-blowing matcha frappuccino. Served icy cold, it is super refreshing. Don't mind the karaoke, I'm just in the Philippines, but that is your comprehensive list of the best restaurants here on Siargao right now. If you guys are coming to the island anytime soon, or if you're on the island right now, make sure you check these guys out and support them during this crazy pandemic time. As well, if you want to stay at the place that I'm staying at when you come to Siargao, check out my Airbnb link down below in the description to get $40 off your first stay. The hotel I'm staying at is called Arca and it is amazing. As well, you can check out my Patreon down below in the description to get some cool perks and interact with me in cool ways. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you long time. Goodbye, Clats.